In 2019, the Bridgewood Church of Christ celebrated 50 years of work and worship at 6516 Brentwood Stair Road. We had a lovely celebration in mid-January where we were able to recognize this accomplishment with friends and family and those who were there from the beginning. This next photo shows the folks who were in attendance at the celebration who were there in 1969. It was a great event, and we were able to look back as we launched forward. And part of that forward launching was Winter Quest, the event that John and Spencer head up. It was a great event in Oklahoma. We also had many times to work together as a congregation at Monday Night for the Master. You'll see this throughout our slide presentation. There were planning meetings for camp, and there were planning meetings for summer youth series, events that would happen later in the year. Then in February, we had our 39ers Sweethearts Dinner. This is always a great time. It's an opportunity for families each to decorate a table, and some of the families get into costume, but it's just a nice opportunity for us as a congregation to recognize those among us who are 55 plus and celebrate them. Our families reach out and prepare this event as a special time for all. We also had the tractor in to till in the garden, and we'll see that later on as well. Our quilters were busy all year long, as they have been for decades. We had the chance to celebrate with the brethren in Massac, Dominica. As the church building was reopened, John traveled down to be with Joe and Edward and all of our Christian brethren as they finally were rebuilt after Hurricane Maria. The girls went to Tabitha Camp and enjoyed themselves. We installed a new pair of elders, and in addition to a new elder, we also gained a new deacon as well. We had many events like our fifth Sunday potlucks. We said goodbye to Jan Rose as she moved to be closer to family. Monday Night for the Master, again, always busy with mission printing work and sending cards of encouragement to those who need that special message. Our kids got to plant seeds in the garden and watch those sunflowers grow as the year progressed. We also were able to enjoy other special events and other special gatherings throughout the year. A group came up from the Brazos Valley Church of Christ to help us with some projects during spring break, and that was a great benefit. The garden was brought into shape. We had some cookouts even in the rain. We weren't slowed down in the work that was done. It was a great chance for folks to work together, to have fun. They were a very enjoyable group of Christians, and they helped us also spruce up the flower beds and so forth. And then we celebrated again with another fifth Sunday. Afternoon out for our teens was always fun. We were also able to join Jillian as she participated in a Harding Spring singing event, and she did a great job with that. The church building got a new sign after the old one was damaged by a car. We had 10 baptisms in 2019. We had college students who helped with any number of projects. We were able to celebrate weddings and births and so many other great things as a congregation together, while also spreading word of Terrific Tuesday and summer events, on also being active in the schools with Read to Win. This is the end of year celebration as we sit down with the students and celebrate their accomplishments with that program. And Monday Night for the Master was a constant throughout the year, growing in attendance as the year goes on. What a great event as it continues to grow in work and in popularity, and some of the work that we sent down to the mission printing to go overseas. In May, we took a photo of all our veterans who were with us one Sunday, and then we had our Memorial Day picnic, which is always a fun tradition here at Bridgewood, an opportunity for families and friends and brothers and sisters in Christ to relax and to enjoy each other, to enjoy the beautiful weather, and to enjoy being active together. It truly is a blessing to be a part of the Bridgewood family. And the family grew in 2019. We celebrated with Stephanie and Nalu the upcoming birth of baby Nalu with a great sloth-themed baby shower. Always fun. We started off Terrific Tuesday in June with lots of help from the congregation as we worked with kids from our own congregation and from the community to teach them about Jesus. We had a great time at Terrific Tuesday in June, and most times we took the teens out afterwards for afternoon out and for some time of service. We had birthday parties together, and people got to hold babies and enjoy being with these young families. We had multiple service projects out in the community. And then came the flood, the water fountain that malfunctioned upstairs and sent 20,000 gallons of water overnight into our education wing and down to our fellowship hall. We had a quick response from our members who came to help clean up as much of the water as we could, and then the renovation process began and took almost all summer. But that didn't stop us from Terrific Tuesday. It just moved into the foyer, and we had a great time continuing to work with kids and continuing to provide that opportunity for them to learn and to watch plants grow and to watch each other grow. There was always a service project after that for the teenagers. It might have included trips to a community art group to help out with kids before they went off to camp. We had a great time at Quartz Mountain Christian Camp. The Inner Circle session is where we go, and it's always a great time for our kids, 3rd grade through 12th grade. And we had a number of our college students who came to help us with this event as well. There's a look at our group from camp this summer. We also celebrated Elle graduating from high school. We celebrated Rain's first birthday here at the building, and then back to Terrific Tuesday. Great turnout in those 4th through 6th grade classes. We had an educational magic show, science show, and back to the community art group for more volunteering, family volunteering even. We really enjoyed that place, and it was great to help out with Central Arts of Hearst. There's a look at a summer youth series event that we attended. We also had the opportunity for our girls to participate in Owls Camp, where they had chances to speak in front of women, teach other groups of women, and this is always a highlight for them. Baby Nalu was born, and then the girls went to Keller for Tabitha Camp. We put a heavy emphasis on being active in the community. John speaking to the Optimist Eastside International Club. We had a full nursery with all these babies that came along. We helped out anyone that we could in our neighborhood, even those who needed a change. We replaced air conditioning units. We also attended any number of presentations from the city of Fort Worth, TCC South Campus, and we were busy also with the Cans and Cords program that helps fund our kids. Several visits to Barbara. We wanted to encourage her in the challenges that she faced. And as we wound up the summer, one more trip to Central Arts of Hearst to help out with the student program there and to let our kids have some time making art themselves. Such a fantastic place. And we have some fantastic artists in our group. Last summer youth series event at the Brown Street Church of Christ, and the building finally getting back into shape after all the insurance. We hosted a meeting for the Fort Worth City Council to talk with constituents. We had a prayer meeting for our students as they went back to school. We had ladies' Bible classes that were informative and continue on. We had game nights at the building as well that several people participated in. We also had a community meeting to train for Read to Win, having folks in our building. Even Rain decided to help out trying to get the building back in shape and ready because we're preparing for Friends Day, a great event that went very well. We also attended events at Texas Wesleyan University, helping to make connections on the east side. We attended food bank events, learning more about operations, and we got to enjoy so many family connections here at Bridgewood. Another one of the baptisms, Robert being baptized by one of our elders. The Quilters continued their work throughout the year. It was a busy year for them. We had events where we attended sporting events. We went out door knocking in pairs and in groups to spread the word of the gospel, and the Bridgewood Church of Christ is here to be a part of the community, and we're here to help. And so we had a great turnout for that, and great connections were made. We appreciate everyone who helped with that effort. Back to mission printing and the great work that was accomplished through our volunteers. We said goodbye to Ray and Barbara as they moved to be closer to family. We had a great fall festival with all sorts of interesting costumes and fun times for the family. And it's a great opportunity to meet neighbors there in Hurst. Another event at TCC South Campus, an event with One Safe Place where Steve Clower spoke. John participated in the Tarrant County District Attorney's Citizen Prosecutor class, a family devotional study where we had an opportunity to share some thoughts and brainstorm ideas and grow together as families in the Word. And back to mission printing. It never stopped. It was always amazing how much work got accomplished, and we saw a variety of people, some regulars, some folks who were new, some folks who were back again. That was always a great set of events, and we look forward to continuing that in 2020. The men's retreat up at Pettyjohn is always fun. There's always fun memories that come out of that event, and there's an opportunity to grow. And from that has come our men's Bible breakfasts that we'll see in 2020. Each month, we'll get together to study the Word as men, discuss the Word, read the Word, study the Word together all throughout 2020. And we're looking forward to that opportunity to grow as men. Read to Win, again, successful. We're glad to have been adopted on a new campus, reaching out into the community. Nana's Kitchen is a great part of the East Side, participating at Texas Wesleyan in a community growth and urban core. There's Wallace being installed as a deacon there in the fall. We had other game nights, enjoying time together, just laughing and enjoying each other and being around and discussing and sharing stories as Gary and Carol Sr. are doing in that photo. Our ladies got together for a photo for the calendars that they put out, and we were also able to attend an event where Mayor Price addressed the spiritual well-being of Fort Worth, and we made connections with Christian Works Counseling, which will be a part of our 2020. The 39ers got together for a fun holiday dinner with Rick the Trickster providing entertainment. The men had a Bible breakfast where Buddy Fry came and spoke and challenged us with his lesson, Man of God. The class upstairs had their holiday party and had a good time with the gift exchange that happens there. We went and encouraged Ricky at the restaurant where he works in West Fort Worth one Sunday after evening worship. We met with Sultan Cole, who's the CEO of Read to Win, discussed our future. Jim Crane with WBS will be a part of our 2020, and Lori was baptized as well this year, and we rejoice with her. John was the pronouncer for the spelling bee at West Hanley. We also dropped off food donation items at Eastern Hills High School. Our college students came up on their Christmas break to help out with projects, putting together the new Together We Grow curriculum, and also helping make some repairs on an electric motor that will be going off to camp. We're excited about their interest in working. The kids rounded out the year with a holiday party, giving back to others, going to visit Barbara again, passing out stockings filled with goodies, and then going to play whirly ball. We ended as families with a family devotional and a service project where we put together baskets of goods for those who are transitioning from homelessness to being housed, and that was a great time. We look forward to 2020 as together we grow, upward, inward, and outward. We hope that you'll be in prayer for the Bridgewood Church of Christ, and we look forward to great things as we work for the Lord.